Hi guys, welcome back to Google Slides Part 2. We are going to add shapes and change colors, change font and colors, use the search tool for the web, add a new slide or duplicate, and change themes in the background. When you're creating something, guys, you can create just about anything that you imagine in your head, and you can make it on Google Slides. It's really pretty kind of easy. So we're going to talk about these little tools right here. The shapes. We have shapes, arrows, call outs, and equations. And then we also have lines. So let's add a shape. I'm going to make a person in my poster here. Make a person in my poster. So I'm going to add a circle. Now I know that that person's head is not gray, right? So I'm going to go up here to my tools. So once you put a shape on your slide, you're going to notice you'll have a little paint bucket and you will have a little border color pencil border. And then also you can change the border weight of things by clicking here. Let's say we have it at 1, we can make it at 2, we can make it really big. Oh, let's put it back at 2. That's okay. We're not even really going to use this because we're making a head. We can also change the line shapes. Like we can make it dotted. We can make it dot dashed. There are all kinds of neat things that you can do when you begin to draw and create in Google Slides. So again, let's go back here and we're going to change the color. Let's see. My little guy is going to be kind of peach. That's good peach. And then we're going to do this the same. There we go. So now you can see he has a nice little head. And then I need to add some hair. So what could make some hair? They're going to have some fuzzy hair. We're going to put in this here. I'm going to put in this right here, maybe here. Should have some curly hair. How's that? And then I'm also going to duplicate this. Now I can duplicate this by right-clicking on it, copying, and pasting. And then I can change the direction by, see this little dot right here? If I grab a hold of it and I turn it, I can make her have long hair. And again, I can duplicate that, copy and paste. And then I can put that on this side. So now they got some. And then I can change the color of each one. Let's see, let's give her some, how about some brown hair? She needs some brown hair. Give her some brown hair. There we go. Now you notice that I didn't change this. So she's going to have black outline. So I need to make sure I change my outline, my border to the same color so it doesn't look funky. We don't want her looking really funky, do we? All right, now we can add some eyes. So we can go back up here to our shapes and I can insert a circle here and I can add eyes. Let's give her one and I'm going to copy that. No, not yet. First, I want it to be white. I'm going to change this to white and change the outside to white. There we go. And then I'm going to copy and paste. And then I'm going to move it right over here next to that. And then I'm going to insert another little circle and make it we'll give her some, how about some blue eyes? Let's do some blue eyes. And we can make that a little bigger. I'm going to copy that and paste it. And then we're going to move it. Oops. Well, there we go. We're going to move it. Nope. Whoops. Move the wrong thing. We're going to move this little guy right over to here. There we go. Now she's got some blue eyes. And I think she needs a nose. So let's see. Maybe I could give her a little triangle nose, maybe. Let's see. Let's see. Then I can turn that maybe a little further. There we go. Maybe not. I don't know. You can always change it either way. And then change that to her skin tone with an outline of black. So you can see her nose there. And then we could give her a mouth. We could do a half a moon like right here. And we can change it. We can make it longer. We can rotate it this way. And insert it right there. And you can change that to red. And I would do the outline red too. There we go. And this is how you add shape. So now let's look at changing the font and the color for our text. So here we have a text box with online safety. And over here, when you highlight the box, so you click on the box itself, you can change everything in the box by using these little tool icons. We can change our font by clicking our font. The name of the font right now is Arial. You can change it to anything that you like. If you want more fonts, you can click on the little A plus and click more. And you can go through and scroll through and pick different ones that you like or think are really cool and want to use. Remember, keep this in mind though. When you are creating something for an audience, you want to make sure that they're going to be able to read it. You want to make sure it's understandable. So think about your fonts when you're building, okay? You can also change the size by right next to the fonts. We can make it larger, smaller. We'll make this a little bigger. There we go. I'm going to scoot it over there a little bit. All right. We can change the color by using these icons right here. We can make it bold by clicking on the B. We can make it italicized by clicking on the I. Unclick if you don't want it. We can underline using the U. And the color will be right here. Text color will be the letter A with a little dark on it. We can make it any color we like. We can make it purple. We can even customize. We can make it any color and sliding it, making different shades. And then you can change it and click OK and it'll change it. And our highlight color, you can highlight your words if you want to make them stand out. Say you have a really dark background and you want to make them stand out, you can click the highlighter and change it and give it a nice highlight in the background. Our next section is going to be use the search tool for the web. So back over here. This is really simple and it's really great. Under tools, there's tabs over here. You have file, edit, view, insert, format, slide, arrange. Back to tools, click explore and try online safety and hit enter. And this is going to pull up different informations. We can also do digital citizenship. And we can look for different sites right here. We can also find images that would fit that we could use. Again, when I suggest this, I know I told you about images before, but make sure you do transparent background, and that gives you a nice clear background. Okay, so that's how we search and explore using our Explore tool inside our actual document, finding information. We can go back to the web and say, hey, let's check out this information. 5 influences of digital citizenship. It will take us over here and share with us the 5 tools. All right, you can read a little bit about it, and then if it looks like it would be worthy of digging further, click on it and it opens up. And we are going to talk about adding a new slide and duplicating. So to add a new slide, you can do it a couple of different ways. In the top left corner, there is a little plus button. You can just click new slide and it will give the basic layout. If you need to change it, just right click on it, go to layout, apply layout, and you can choose whatever layout you like. Again, when you're building a poster, I highly recommend you use blank. And when we're building this poster, we're not going to need to have any duplicate slides, but this is just for future references. You can also right click on the slide and you can say duplicate a slide or new slide. So duplicating the slide makes it exactly how it is. So if you have a slide, if you had a slide that's going to be kind of similar to the one before, you could save yourself a bunch of time by right clicking and duplicating and then just editing what you don't need. So say we don't need our cute little girl here, so we take her off, but we want to keep our online safety. Let's talk about changing the themes. So on our bar, icon bar right here, we have a theme layout. You can change your theme if you want a theme. When you're creating future presentations, you can always do your themes. You can add different themes, change it, look at it, pick one, insert it. And then if you don't like what you see, you can always change the background by right-clicking on the slide, clicking Change Background, and you can change the color. And this is what I really think is great. Not just only solid colors, but you can do gradient colors. And if you'll take a peek, like right here, let's do this blue because it's a pretty good one to show. So we chose the blue, light blue, dusty blue with white, and you'll notice that it has like a slight white in the center, but then you can also custom make it. So go back to change background and then click on color and click custom. And then you can go in here and add all different colors and change the shape and sizes. Like let's go in and add a dark blue maybe. Let's add a really dark blue there. Click add. And then add a purple, and then let's say we add another blue, and then maybe we add another purple. Click add, and we add another purple. And so you can see the changes taking place right here in our preview. You can move these little dots around to make it look different. You might want to add some more purples in there. Add another purple and change it down here. And then as you do this, you can see the preview is changing. You can change the direction. Like right now we have radial, which means it's like in a circle. You can change it to linear and it will make lines. And when you have linear, you can make different angles. So if we do a 45 angle, you have nice, pretty angles at 45 degrees. You could do 225 degrees, just different angles, and just play with it. It's a lot of fun to just go in and really play with them. We can leave it okay and say done, and this is what we have right here. So we've changed the background. One more thing before we stop part 2 is basic information really you need to know about word art. Word art is really awesome. Word art allows you, if you go to insert and go down here to click on word art, it's a little bit different than text. So we're going to put online safety and hit enter. And you'll notice this isn't like your text. It's a little bit different. It's like going in and you can change the paint color and you can customize. You can do gradient as well, like we did here. Or we could do different colors. We could do, how about a bright red? There we go. We can change the outline of it. If we wanted it to be, say, reddish with pinkish, we can change the border weight so it can really stand out. Change our font the same way. We can change the border weight right here again. We can change the border just like when you were working with shapes, the same kind of options. But it's really nice because it makes it very nice. You can change the size by dragging on a corner. You can make it super skinny by doing the center. You can drag it out and make it longer. So there's all kinds of really cool things that you can do with the word art. So given all these basic information, I hope you have a great time building your digital poster, your online safety digital poster. And I look forward to looking at every single one of them. Until next time, that's it for Google Slides.